Alright, so in today's video we got the NBA Bubble Awards. Now this is very interesting today, and I started thinking about it, like who are the awards inside of the bubble. So I can't count it all, championships. I can't count anything they've done earlier in the season. What have you done in these currently, as I'm speaking, 7 games so far in the bubble? And the MVP, very difficult to choose. I have to go with, it was between Devin Booker and Damian Lillard. Now, I was going to go with and TJ Warren. I have another award for him. It's a toss-up between the two because they've both been just balling out, putting up all-time great numbers. But the reason that I have to go with Devin Booker is easy and simple. He went undefeated. Damian Lillard did not go undefeated. He lost 2 games. Also, Damian Lillard has a better team because he has guys like Gary Trent Jr., Yusuf Nurkic, Hassan Whiteside, CJ McCollum, just so many dudes that you could just feed off of and pass the ball to, do some pick and roll, off-ball screens action. Gary Trent Jr. for a game was shooting 70% from the three-point line. He is a shooter. He shot that great from the three-point line. In one game, he went 7 for 10, 70% from the three-point line. Absolutely insane. And Devin Booker, on the other hand, Mikal Bridges is good. He's finally coming into his own. DeAndre Ayton is finally playing like a beast, a 20-10 guy, basically. I'm respecting, I respect the Suns, and going 7-0 is no easy task. It's not like Devin Booker's doing it all alone. Their head coach is also chipping in as well. I can't give all the credit to the players. I got to give some credit to the head coaches as well, training staff, all of that. But I mainly have to go, the team, the players on each team, just, the Blazers players are just that much better than the Suns players, in my opinion. But that's the reason why I had to give it to Devin Booker, because his team, he had a lesser team and he did more with that lesser team. So that's why I had to give it to Devin Booker. Now, for the other award that I wanted to talk about was the most improved player. This is where I'm going to give it to TJ Warren. In the regular season, TJ Warren was nowhere, and I mean nowhere near as good as he is right now. I mean, this dude, 40 and 50 points, it feels like at any point in time. He hit a game winner against Anthony Davis and LeBron James when they played them. They won that game by 3 points because of his 3. That was a dagger 3. So he's come up clutch. He's dropped almost 40 points every single game. I know he had a 16-point game in there, but we're just gonna ignore that. And compared to other guys who improved, I mean, Brandon Ingram, it feels like he improved a lot. You could mention him as well, but I'm gonna personally go with an OG Anunoby, another guy who I want to mention. But I'm gonna go with TJ Warren just because of how he's so much better than he was in the regular season. He's so much better. Okay, next award I want to go with is Defensive Player of the Year, and I know I could go with AD, Giannis, Rudy Gobert, the main rim protectors. But for this, I'm gonna go with a guy who I just mentioned a couple of seconds ago, OG Anunoby, for the sole reason that when the Lakers played the Toronto Raptors, OG Anunoby basically locked up LeBron James, and not many players could say that they've ever done that, or at least slowed him down. I mean, the one guy who comes to mind who tried to slow down LeBron James, another Pistons reference, would be Stanley Johnson. I was at that playoff game where it was I guess you could say the whole series, but the playoffs when LeBron played the Detroit Pistons, we had Reggie Jackson, Andre Drummond, Caldwell Pope, guys like that, and Stanley Johnson, who was a rookie at that time. And Stanley Johnson went head up against LeBron James, and he didn't lock him down, but he slowed him down, and he tried his butt off. And that's what OG Anunoby did when they played the Los Angeles Lakers. He tried his hardest, and he didn't lock LeBron down, but he got pretty darn close to it. I mean, as good as he did play defense on him, you could say he basically locked him down. You just gotta pay your respects to a man like that, going up against LeBron, top 10 player. You just gotta give him your respect. So that's why I'm giving him Defensive Player of the Year. He's also had a couple of other good games against teams like the Bucks. He had a great game against the Bucks. So that's my Defensive Player of the Year. And the other awards, I mean, Rookie of the year, you can't count Rookie of the year. Coach of the year, how am I really supposed to? I could tell y'all one coach who won't be getting it. Alvin Gentry, my gosh. Brett Brown, my gosh. Those guys, oh my God. They give me headaches. They make me lose brain cells when I'm just thinking about them. Like, oh, I can't stand those coaches. But I guess for Coach of the Year, you're going to have to give it to the head coach of the Phoenix Suns, Monty Williams. I mean, this dude, I know I gave a lot of the credit to D-Book and guys like DeAndre Ayton, Mikal Bridges, but I can't just give it to guys like that. I have to give some credit to the coach as well, so I guess we give Coach of the Year to him. And Sixth Man of the Year, give it to, as much as I don't like LeBron and the Lakers, I got to give it to Kyle Kuzma coming off the bench. Kyle Kuzma is just, he hit a game winner against the Denver Nuggets. And off the bench, every single game, he scored over 15 points. So I just got to give my credit when credit is due. He's the only Laker who I feel like really tried during the NBA bubble, because most of the guys didn't try. LeBron missed games. Anthony Davis had a 42-point game, and then the next night he had a 9-point game. So I feel like he was the only one who really tried on the offensive end. But let me know in the comments. I believe I spoke about all of the awards. Yes, I did. So let me know in the comments what y'all think about what I said about these awards. Give me your awards in the comments below. My word isn't fact. I'm just giving y'all my opinion. So, and you could talk me out some stuff. I could change some guys around. I could, instead of saying D-Book, it could be T.J. Warren, Damian Lillard, things like that. But let me know what y'all think in the comments below. I'm out.